going on to you, Geminis? So you have the Magician, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Right off the rip, right? Mercury. The Magician represents Mercury. It could represent Gemini. It could represent Virgo in certain cases. It could even represent Scorpio to a certain extent. But look, obviously this represents you. Let's check this out. Interesting. So the Magician, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups pretty much sets the stage for everything else. Somebody didn't think of you as being valuable enough. They, again, the game strikes again. They played themselves by making it seem like you were trash. So when you went on and you started doing your own thing, and you know, they potentially saw you out hanging out with somebody else. Maybe you were by yourself, but they saw what kind of car you were driving and it's yours. Something that they saw in you after, right? They're trying to play you out that had them change their mind about you. And that's what the Seven of Wands and the Two of Cups represents. You have someone around you that first started off kind of difficult to get to know, kind of disrespectful, kind of, if not necessarily flat out playing you or talking trash to you, very much so hard to get in touch of, right? Hard to get a hold of. And the Hermit and the Nine of Wands represents you don't really need them. A lot of Virgo energy coming through. You don't really need them. And it's this sense of, once again, this Mexican standoff, right? Are you going to call first? Are they going to call first? And they're keeping score. They're looking at, they're nickeling and diming it. They're looking at, well, if you do this for me, it's transactional. It's, well, if you do this for me on Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. It's this for that. X for Z. You know what I'm saying? A Y for Z, X for Y. This is what it is that you're looking at. This is what's happening. And a lot of you Geminis are not even looking at it like that. But what you are looking at is how a lot of people are playing themselves because they're showing you they're not really meant to be trusted like that. The King of Wands and them trying to make themselves sound cool or acceptable or you're tripping out when they're coming off transactionally. They're coming off like they're keeping score, which they are keeping score. They're very much so keeping score. The Three of Cups and the Four of Wands is about how, but then at the same time, they want you to be around. They want you to be in some of their social circles. They want you to get down with them. They want them to be the come up. For them to change your life, for them to show you something new. And the Four of Wands represents, it's just not going to happen. To be quite honest with you, Geminis, this is not a very good mix between the two of you. This already is the making or the foundation of a very terrible relationship because, like it is, I said before, Gemini, don't be around somebody that makes it difficult for them to get a hold of. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if the person is difficult to get a hold of, we've got ourselves a serious problem because the person isn't giving you, the person is not setting out or cutting out any kind of time for them to get to know you. So how exactly would they do that? The answer is they wouldn't. But what is the stupidity in it all is them saying with their words that they want to get to know you, but then they're not even willing to take at least 15 minutes out of their day to even get to really know you like that, right? And that's how this person is starting off. This person is starting off like their boo-boo don't stink. Like they can do no wrong. Like they're just perfect. And the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords now represent, again, more stupidity in the sense that You don't need them. The Seven of Cups, you have other options. Even if you don't necessarily have other options in the sense of somebody else is waiting in the wings, you still have more pride and dignity and self-respect in you than to be with somebody that's going to make it super difficult for you to get a hold of them. And you want to know part of the reason why it is that those people do that type of stuff in the first place? They do that because they're really scared of relationships and that they have social anxiety. They don't know how to socialize. They're maladapted. And a lot of you Geminis may be like, what, maladapted? What are you talking about? That's the reason why people will say things like, yeah, I'm trying to be in a relationship with you, but then they'll vanish. Because they're maladapted. Or they'll make it difficult on you. They're maladapted. They don't know how to socialize. They don't know how to socialize. They're telling you the truth when they say they want to do it, but will they? Ah, right? And then you have the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is they are having to deal with the consequences of their actions. So at the very beginning, here they are trying to play you out. Here they are trying to act like they're good, right? They're too good for you. And you should give them a reason to hang out with you. And then by the end of the reading, right, Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords, you Geminis are like, all right, you don't want to hang out. You want to make it difficult, right? When I hang out with you, I got to have other people along for the date. I ain't got to be around this. All of that is social awkwardness. All of that is people not being as cool as the nerds. I ain't even going to say the nerds, the dorks. The dorks are trying to make themselves look cool. They don't even realize how tacky and let me not even go there, how tacky and how stupid that is. Somebody is supposed to be so cool, but they're bringing another person along to the date, but then they're cool. How cool are you? That sounds like some dork stuff to me. It sounds like some socially awkward stuff to me. Socially abnormal antics to me. But a lot of you Geminis, you wanted to get to know them. And that's the stupidity of it all on their part, because you wanted to get to know them and they played themselves because of their social awkwardness. And all of these antics that they have played is a display or a showcase of why they are not going to be in a relationship. They're socially awkward. They're the type of person to squander a romantic interaction between somebody that's into them by bringing somebody else along. So see it for what it is. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Getting all these notifications. Queen of Wands, the Devil, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Right. The Queen of Wands and the Devil represents this person that you were getting to know that you're breaking away from, they didn't want you to see how socially awkward they are. The glasses, the shades and all of that, right? The Devil. Then you have the Devil card over here, the fronting, the acting like all of this. These are people that are very, very, very interested in you, Geminis, but they're socially awkward. They have an in crowd and all of this other type of stuff, and they have friends, but their whole crew is weird. Because birds of a feather flock together. You know, birds of a feather flock together. The The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles represents how, oh snap. It represents how for you, you've been educated on this type of stuff. So you don't need to, you Geminis don't need to stick around for a long time to find out the hard way what this type of stuff means. You know that this person, you figured it out. This person is socially awkward. So you're not going to waste your time talking to them. You're not going to do that, right? Because you know where this is going to go. This person is going to be like this, the Nine of Swords. They're going to be laying up at night, wanting full-blown a relationship. And they know that they came close because you wanted one with them. You wanted to give it a try. And they will get upset because they know that they blew it, giving out all these excuses as to why. Because whenever this, because you got to understand, these are like excuses for when a teenager doesn't do their homework, you know what I mean, in one of their classes, and then the teacher writes them up for a 0 and doesn't give them any credit. You understand what I'm saying? They don't do their homework whatsoever. But then they always got an excuse as to why. Oh, I haven't done it because my dog ate my homework. Or I haven't done it. This is the same type of scenario. You come to people kicking this type of stuff, Geminis, and you go, listen, I want to get to know you romantically. Oh, my dog, my grandma, like these weirdos are. They think that that's celebratory. It's like, no. Made theyself look like a big goofy. But oh, my dog, my grandma, I done caught the bug. My foot aching. I rolled out of bed the wrong way and my lower back hurts. Oh Lord, it's like all this, but all of this acting like they're so cool though. And then this is what it is that I was just talking about with Cancer crabs. I'm bringing it to you, Geminis. And then the obsession comes after that. They blew their opportunity to get to know you, Geminis. And you know what's coming behind this, Gemini? You know what's coming up behind this? You Geminis know what's coming up behind this. The stalking. That's what the devil represents. The stalking that's coming behind this. Now that you're not talking to them anymore. Now that you see them for the weirdos and the mentally ill individuals that they are. Here they are now, the stalking. They had the opportunity to get with you, but they didn't want it with all these excuses that they were coming up with. Now that you Geminis is like, all right, fine, I'll go talk to somebody else. They still like you, but they won't be in a relationship with you. So what are they going to do? Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters, right? Because they're the spook that sat by the door in the sense that now they got to stalk you when they could have had you. So it's the stupidity of it all. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Overall, I see you Geminis you're not even going to be worried about these weirdo individuals, these people that you may have had this brief run-in with. That's what it is. It's a brief run-in. You're not taking these people seriously. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. I'm trying to get this channel to 20,000 subscribers. Appreciate all the people that have subscribed. Appreciate all the people that have reached out, came and gotten readings from me. I haven't been getting you Geminis to come through and get some readings from me. Come through and get some readings. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website. It has ways you can get tarot readings from me, birth chart readings. I teach people how to do the tarot. In case you want to pick up my books, I talk about in one of my books called Love Pays the Bills on how to be in a successful relationship. Or one of the ways you can be, I should say. go ahead and pick up that book. Okay. Thank you.